Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, and this is going to be a video all about Incarnate. Incarnate is a game I am totally hyped about, so hyped that I've created a second channel to talk about this game. This video is actually their Kickstarter message, their Kickstarter plan. I ask you, watch this video end to end. It is awesome. It's so hypey, and this will probably give you the reason as to why I have become a content creator on this game. If you like what you see, come and sub to my second channel. I will put a link below. Enjoy the video, guys, and I'll catch you soon.
Hey guys, I'm Sham. I'm the creative director here at Skeleton Hand. We are working on a project called Incarnate that I'm really excited about. It's a cross-platform tactical strategy game set on a transformable 3D board, and it's going to be amazing. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. Incarnate is a tactical hero collector played on a transformable 3D battlefield set in a brand new, story-rich fantasy punk world. One of the reasons that I started Skeleton Hand in the first place was because I wanted to make games that I wanted to play. We grew up on games like Final Fantasy Tactics, Magic the Gathering, League of Legends, WoW. These games had a massive influence on what we've done in Incarnate. More importantly, this has really shown me how important the connections that we all make while gaming can really be to each and every one of us. I can honestly say that all of the people that I've brought together to bring Incarnate to life, I met playing one of these games. At Skeleton Hand, we've been living that work-from-home lifestyle for quite a while, connecting with our talented developers, artists, content creators, and designers who work remotely all over the world. And what's brought us all together on this is passion. Passion for a game and a world and design that we just have to share. In order to bring this vision to life, I needed to find people with experience in and outside of the industry. We managed to pull together some unlikely heroes to make this thing happen, with a ton of interdisciplinary expertise. People who have worked on games for big companies like Microsoft, to VR and AI research, even to board games. So the reason we're here on Kickstarter is because we want to expand our team and broaden the scope of our project. We want to make it bigger and better and more epic. We want to get you guys in on all the discussions. We want to give you the opportunity to be a part of the balance changes, to be a part of the community, and really be a part of building this game. We also want to have the leverage and the ownership to make changes to the game that are not because it's best for the profitability of the game, but because it's best for the game and for you guys. Our design philosophy has always been centered around what we ourselves would want as players. We enjoy collecting, but the true joy comes from the discovery of a new setup or a new build or strategy. To that end, it's always been very important that Incarnate encourages and rewards theory crafting, build testing, and creative solutions to whatever gets thrown at you. We designed Incarnate around 3 core ideas: hero collection you can truly customize, tactical combat on a battlefield you can change, and meaningful, mechanically important connection to other players. Now I'd like to introduce Dane Miner, our amazing art director. He'll take it from here.
When you enter the world of Incarnate, you're starting a grand tale of pride and imperfection where the creator Tyr threatens reality itself. He and other callous gods that thought themselves impervious and aloof now face a new threat from the void, where champions of the past are born again from a forge of fractured minds, bodies, and souls. These are your eponymous Incarnates, new heroes that you select to design to explore this battle-torn world. Incarnates have the abilities from heroes of old, but they are nascent beings and require your character choices and development to become the sort of god-killing force able to challenge the big baddie Tyr. And frankly, also keep a step ahead of all the other Incarnates. So as you battle, explore, and level your heroes, you'll be unlocking a collection of memories, which are basically ability and character mods. And these are both going to reveal the narrative fiction of the universe, but also offer an exciting amount of customization to your builds.
The tactical nature of this 3D transformable battlefield opens up a massive opportunity for depth and for strategy in this game. Your position matters, the way you're facing matters, your affinity matters, and you need all of that going through your head to create the best possible outcome for your team. If you don't like where you are on the battlefield, it's down to you to change it. With 3 abilities locked behind your mind, your body, and your soul, there's so much scope for tactical outplay. It's insane. And that's before we even start to talk about the memories that you implant onto your Incarnates to give them the edge. In terms of opportunities to create outplay, I don't think I've seen a game with this much scope.
One of the things that has always been very important to me in basically every game that I play is PvP. I'm personally really excited for player vs. player in Incarnate. You'll be able to design and build your own battlefield layout that attacking enemies will have to siege. You will choose who is defending for you, where they will defend from, and how the terrain around them is shaped. On a grand scale, you'll be able to start or join a guild, borrow and share your Incarnates, and challenge other guilds to a GVG Battle Royale for ultimate glory, and of course, some sweet loot.
Incarnate will have plenty of challenging enemies and encounters. You can take that as read. The transformable 3D maps themselves allow us to design fights in ways most tactics games can't. But where the combination of team building strategy and tactical play really get distinct and memorable is in our boss fights. We've really put in the work to make each boss feel unique and offer a combat puzzle that can be approached in a variety of ways, depending on your collection. From a creative perspective, we want the bosses to mark important milestones in terms of player options and what you've unlocked, but also milestones for where you are in the story and what revelations inform your place in the universe. Many of the bosses are central characters in the story, often peer creators playing out their own schemes in Tyr's kingdom, so the boss fights have a lot of personality. These fights will really bring you into the fiction, while also forcing you to flex your strategy muscles.
Each of the bosses are going to force you to use the terrain and your abilities to overcome some really challenging mechanics. A good example will be the Relic Guardian, creating poisoned channels throughout the terrain, pulling you towards those channels and spawning enemies all around the poison channels. It'll be your job to kill the Relic Guardian before your team succumb to the poison. So each fight is going to be unique, it's going to require different abilities to take it on, and you're going to need to build an array of Incarnates to be able to take on the universe.
So we want to give you guys the opportunity to join in on the ground floor of the development of Incarnate. We want to be ultra transparent with you guys, show you how it's going, and we want to get your feedback. We also want to expand the scope of the game. We want to make it bigger and better and cooler for you guys. And with your help, we can do that. Everyone here at Skeleton Hand is super excited about Incarnate. We can't wait to play. If you're starting to feel that hype, then let's go. Let's get this thing out there. We're gonna finish it, but we want to include everybody. We want you to test it. We want you to be a part of the conversation. We want you to be that community that we all wish we could be a part of. And we want to make sure that we build that transparency that we wish all companies basically had. So please back us now on Kickstarter. We want to make Incarnate the best possible game that it can be, but we want to keep the ownership and have the leverage to keep it great for long, long into the future. Together we can show people that it doesn't have to be all the old stuff. It can be a game with a new IP that can not only be incredibly successful, but can create a new genre in and of itself. So if you guys are as hyped up about getting into this game and playing it and actually getting into Incarnate as we are, let's do this. Together, we can forge Incarnate.